Looking good. Okay. Alright. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Oddsparks. And let's see. Before we do anything else, we're gonna change our outfit. Yesterday was the trans flag, so today I think we did rainbow, we've done trans, so let's go the lesbians today. They don't get enough representation. Lesbian flag it is. Alright. So, where are we off to today? What quests were we looking at? Oh, we had just gotten Stonecutter and the drill. Oh. Okay, that just gives us pebbles. Right. Okay. So I think... yeah. Alright. Because we just got a ton of the... perfect. Okay. Okay. Because last time we did discover how to get up into the mountains and be able to... alright. We got blue paint. We got for fertilizer. Okay. Because I think one of the next big things... right. Okay. Yeah, because I think one of the next big things we need to is set up how we want to, moving forward, get some real production going of materials. For each of the... okay, each material and... okay. The Arty Spark, which just paints, which, nice. Ladder, carapace, yep. And then materials, quartz, stone plate. Oh, okay, so we can make it from the stone... okay, so that's what we can use stone cutters for. Oh, okay. So actually, we'll throw it next to this one here. Okay. So we'll throw down a stone cutter here, just so we have a demo one. Oh, it requires 20 stone. Okay. So... that's where we would want... okay. Stone cutter. But to make the other part, the stone drill... yeah, I'll need 20 stone plates anyway. Okay. So, let's start breaking rocks. So... yep. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, so let's start breaking rocks up. Yeah. So... perfect. Oh. Yep. Alright. Yep. Nope. Over here. Nice. Alright. Unfortunately, our little guys are not too smart. But we need all the minerals we can get so we can make the first rock mine. Alright. 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 Bring us rocks, bring us goodies. How much we at? Okay, almost 2 full stacks. So we... Because we need... Okay. Because we need some to make the rock cutter, and then the actual stones themselves probably go... It's probably a 2-to-1 ratio. So... Alright. So... There we go. Break them all. Nice. Nice. Alright. Oh. Yep, and with a little help from our little buddies, it's real easy. Oh, and here, you guys can go grab the... Nice. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Alright, everybody. So, now with all that settled, head back, throw down the... We'll throw down the woodcutter next to the other chopper, so we have them consistent. Stone cutter. And then we don't need pebbles, we need plates. Okay, and 2 crafties. Perfect. And that'll get me 10 stone plates. So that'll take about 2 minutes. Okay. So, what other quests did we have? We needed stone plates, limestone, and rope. Let's see. The Rocky and Arty Spark, Stumpy Spark, rope making, tree bark, and leaves. Oh! And just requires the loom. Oh, okay. So, we still need to deliver 80 tree bark, 160 leaves. Okay. And the tendons, but that's whatever. Okay. So the bark I definitely have, and then... Okay, so we can also build another logger for leaves. And this one will just be infinite leaves. Okay. And we'll put back the crafties for a moment and the swords. Okay. Well, actually, we'll take 2 crafties for the infinite leaves. Yep. Then... Okay. Here, we'll clear a path this way. While they're going. Okay. More stones. Okay. So now we have enough to be able to make... Yeah, I needed 20, so 10 more, and then I'll be able to make the drill. Yep. So then we have... So then which giant rock was the easiest to get to? Probably one of the ones over here by the choppy spark? Yeah. Actually, yeah. We'll go for one of the giant rocks up here by the choppy. Okay. So, cleared out an area, got the second. Get these going. No, not that one. Here. Oh, good grief. Okay. These. Okay. Road. Okay. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do is shorten this one up, then lengthen this one. Alright, so that they both, and okay, so from there we can do we can do the color, the straight fertilizer. So I'll actually move the color. No point in making a new one. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Alright. And here we go. Okay. Then, yep. We'll put a barrel, just so we have a stage of storage. Yep. Alright. And that's already stocked, so then it's just the regular stumpies. Go ahead. Oh, wait. No, the crafties can come back. Okay. Crafties I'll put away and just get me more stumpies. Yep. So they'll fill up. Wait, why am I doing storing? Yeah, this isn't what I meant. Okay. I actually will delete this. I don't need the leaf storage, I need the fertilizer storage. Okay. Okay. That is where I'll put the barrel. And put like one or two. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Then any extra leaves that aren't processed. Oh, right. I have to switch it from chopping that to chopping to fertilizing. There we go. So yeah. And then once the fertilizer's done, then we'll have infinite access to additional... Okay. We're good. Okay, so now that's taken care of. Fertilizer and wood and the wood stuff. And that should be enough stone plates. So we're able to build our first drill. Okay. So let's go get that sorted. An infinite amount of stone, so we never have to farm that again. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, closer to the north. Let's see if I can get a... Okay. Right. Okay, this was the wood. This is one of the ones I couldn't get to. Right. Now where's the one I could? It's further back here. Ah. Okay, so how did I get there? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's over by the choppy. Okay. Alright, so it's over here. Right. Ladder 1, ladder 2. And we could get to these coral bricks, but we couldn't get to over there. But wasn't there one of the big stones? Nope, still on that side. Yep. Ah, a teleport. Keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, no, this is all just waypoint stage 4. Okay. Alright, so couldn't get there. Alright. So yeah, unfortunately none of this is accessible. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's all too high up for us. Because the ladders can only reach a height of 2. So... yeah. Okay, theoretically, if I had 2 ladders, I could do here. But I don't have any ladders on me, right? Yeah, I don't. I put them away. Okay. Now, let's keep looking. Now... Oop. Oh. There's a shrine. Which one is it? The Puffy Spark Shrine. Okay. Not what we're looking for. Still haven't found the rocky one. But, good to keep exploring anyway. That's big. I imagine that's our bee elephant equivalent for the Rock Mountain area. Okay. Yep. So yeah, the coral rocks all grow on the are on the upper areas. All we can find is down here, so let's just keep looking though. Might as well get a good idea of what we're looking at. I assume we're going to be getting bridges eventually that allow us to, well, bridge the gap. Now, in the meantime, I can at least explore the lowlands, hoping for a pangolin, because we do need a couple of sinews and some cheap materials to make for one quest, so... We'll see. Ah! Pangolins! So, go ahead. Alright. Okay. Get out of the miasma. Whatever that miasma is... I was saying, it seems to just stun them. Okay. 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 There we go. Okay. It doesn't kill them, it looks like. It doesn't look like it kills, but it does do some damage. Like, stuns them, basically. Okay. Alright. Let it fade. At least it's not like actively killing the little guys. Alright. Okay. So that'll get us another pangolin tendon, I believe? Or it should. Yep, that's 3 of them. So how many do we need for the quest? 4. Okay, so just 1 more. Yeah, that's easy. At least the mountains aren't, like, actively devastating to us or something. We don't get, like, poisoned constantly. Alright. I know I need more quartz, but... Okay. So we're good there, we're good there. The Hauling Spark Shrine. And we explored the lowland there. Let's try the southern lowlands. Part of the mountains. Because we need 1 more pangolin, and then... Well, we'll see what else we can find. Because apparently I didn't fully explore this. So... Alright. Lots of the same materials. Okay, and that's a dead end. That's probably about the limits of the map as far as we're going to be capable of. Okay, so nothing much here. Yeah, ancient waypoint, giant rock. Okay, so we got most of there. We still have plenty of, like, the northern area. Yeah. So yeah, we'll head north. A good map, a good scouting map to give us an idea. After all, everyone's favorite kind of lesbian is the sword lesbian, so... Okay. So yeah. Up here. I don't know. Is that everyone's favorite? The sword lesbians get a lot. Yeah, sword lesbian versus the girly girly. Can these guys break? Nope. Okay. Oh, more pangolins. Perfect. Pangas! Alright. Come back. Hiding the miasma. Okay. Go for it, boys! Alright. So basically it just disorients your little guys. Alright. There we go. Alright, come back. Nice. Okay, no, it eventually hurts you. They just have enough HP where it doesn't bother them as much. Okay. I mean, they are just made of wood after all. And I pull them out before the wood, it does direct damage. Okay. Okay, so now, yeah. We're a fragile little human. Sweet. Oh no, we did. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Alright, and this just loops back round. Okay. Okay. And... Okay. Sweet. Okay, we're not looking bad, folks. So we have at least mapped this northwest section. Looks like there's a huge production area around here, with so many ancient bases to work from. Yeah, that's going to be a huge potential production area. Might also be where we get the stone spark. Because with the rocky spark, I'm sure they'll be able to start breaking down trees, the more permanent trees, as well as obviously mining stone, and yeah, are just an overall upgrade. Wouldn't be surprised if they're a little fast. Well, I doubt they'll be any faster. If anything, they might be slower. Okay. So yeah. More choppies. We do hit. Okay, and I can throw some more. Yep. The 3-to-1 conversion rate is rough for getting choppies, though. The elephant. Ah, here we go. And this is where I can put down our first drill. Alright. Probably need to get rid of this first. Alright. So then get some crafties. Alright. And yeah, we now have infinite rock harvesting. So, put down a road real quick. Do we need? And do then a cutter. Stone cutter. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, and 2 more crafties. Okay. Then a road. Okay. So put a barrel. Both here. And here. And now the fun part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, and pebbles to stone plates. Perfect. Alright, so they fill up the barrel first. That won't take long. And then they'll start producing, yeah. Meantime, I'll just throw these in. Okay. Good there, good there. So now we'll have access to basically infinite stone, as well as stone plates. So, the other thing I should do is throw down a signpost. Yep. Signpost, and put some pebbles in it. So now we know where this is at all times. Okay. So there we go. Rock production has been sorted. Rock and plate. Alright. So now let's look at our quests. Get away from all the noise. Okay, so rope making, I just needed tree bark and leaves. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's why I needed to put the barrel. So I needed leaves. Okay, fluted coral. Okay. 100 stone plates, they'll be working on that soon. They're working on that. Quartz, leaves, tree bark. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I did need to put a barrel for the leaves. So let's head back. Okay. Making choppies. Okay. Crafties. And again, I'm just out of you all. Alright. How did you... Okay. Like, you all should only have swords. How did you all end up with extra... Okay. Okay, where did you guys get... Okay. Because you should be providing both the wood panels... Yeah. Okay. Because you guys are also taking wood panels. Yeah, so how the hell do you... Okay, wood panels and the extra. Right. So, if you're carrying... Okay. Oh, okay, so I can throw a filter here. One-way filter. If placed on the path, sparks can only pass this sign if they are carrying the match's item. Okay. And in this case, we need a wood panel. Okay. Yeah, so I need to take a wood panel. Okay. And put it here. Okay. So if you're not carrying a wood panel... Okay. Okay. So if you're not carrying a wood panel, you can't go that way. Oh no, I want it. No. Okay. Reverse filter. Okay. If you are carrying one, you can't go. Okay. Okay, because that... Okay, that helps smooth things out. That's some more choppies being made. Perfect. Okay, because then that brings the wood for these and these. Okay, and more crafty sparks. Okay. Okay, so we have infinite stone. Right, and then it was leaves and... Basically just need to throw 2 barrels down for leaves. Just one actually. Oh, Aetheric Distillery? Yeah, okay. So I am... Perfect. Alright. And it is maxed out on fertilizer. Perfect. Then the other thing I need is a barrel for leaves. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, carry sparks. Okay. So, I can just empty. Okay. So, get rid of... What can I get rid of? Okay. Well, might as well get rid of where it's going to be useful. I can chop this up. Stone plates. Okay. Alright. Fertilizer. Oops, dividing. Okay. Okay. Then, for the moment, yeah, go ahead and... Okay, carry sparks. Okay. And craft these. Okay. I'll keep these swords with us. Okay. 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 Paints. Sword. Okay. Okay. So the items I need: 100 stone plates, rope. Okay. So to make rope, I need 80 tree bark and 160 leaves. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I got those. And 160 leaves, which honestly probably ain't gonna be that hard. Yep, that's what I figured. Leaves weren't gonna be the issue. Okay. So let's head back. Alright. Then we need to... Okay, for her, it was stone plates, limestone, rope. Merchant. Tree bark. Yep. Leaves. Pengus tendons. Perfect. When do you have everything you need to build a loom? I'm confident you'll find the items that we produced with it quite useful. Alright, so now we can make the loom and turn leaves and bark into rope. Marvelous! Now you can produce rope and I have the textile. I can have textiles. I always say that everyone has a need for cloth. Good to know you agree. Alright. And what else? Turns out that our workstations are becoming the talk of the scientific community. One particular scientist, it seems very focused on those etheric jelly bed thingies with the sparks work on. She thinks there can be ways of controlling workstation without giving instructions to sparks. Something about signals and binary algebra. I know, I don't understand it either. It's all geek to me. However, she has given me a few blueprints for free. I'm not sure if you or I alone can understand them. Maybe you can spare some materials and we'll figure them out together. Logic wire, oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, we're entering the redstone era. Here we go. Alright. I need 10 etheric pellets, 100 wood petals, and 100 rope. Okay. So, etheric pellets. Okay. So we'll probably have a ton of those waiting for us. Alright. Are these sparks? Stumpy sparks? Oh, I need more stumpies. Okay. And stones. And... okay. Still haven't found the rocky spark. Alright. Okay, 80 leaves, quartz. Just need 5 more. And, oh, tree bark, which is real easy. The funny part is, oh my gods, can we really do it here? Bark harvesting. Okay. Yeah, the bark and the leaf harvesting we can do here. Oh, that's too funny. So all I really need to go is find 5 more quartz. So we could do a good chunk of that just here. Rope and fluted coral. Yep, fluted coral is different. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Still haven't found the rocky spark. And stumpy spark. I got the arty one. But we can make rope now. Which means we now have something for these two to work on. So let's see. We'll put that basically over here is what I'm hoping for. Okay, the loom. I need 20 stone and... oh, okay. Need to go kill some more pangolins. Well. Okay. Let's keep looking for the rocky sparks. Let's start... yeah, let's check the eastern lowlands. And I do have a ladder on me now, right? Yes, I have enough for 2 ladders. Let's pick our spacing wisely, but let's keep looking. And go! 20 little blades. Nice. Alright. Alright. There we go. Go ahead, little guys. Nice. Love it. Anyway, now back to where we were exploring. So that looks like, yeah, looks like to the north here was an entrance, and we'll go from there. Okay. Yeah, because we're looking for the art. Looking for the rocky. Yeah, and there's a couple spaces around here. And more pangolins. We do need that, so we will consider that, but for now, let's keep looking. Okay. Alright, another way station, so we might be near something. Go ahead, boys. Got it. Alright. Over here. Nice. And the miasma. Okay. So. Alright. There's a couple of rock sites over here. I see two more. But what we're looking for... No, keep looking. Okay, so that's the end of the lowland. Could go up. Let's see. Yeah. Because this looks about the limits of the lowland. So let's see. I could do a ladder twice here. Yeah. Alright. Oh. That was different. Okay, so what the hell is that? Uh-oh. It hurts. Okay, whatever the hell it is, it's rough. Okay. That hurt. Okay. So, we're gonna just get my ladders back. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my ladders back for that. Yeah, whatever the hell that is nasty. And it's got a vicious range, so... Okay. Alright. Okay. So, still haven't found everything. Does look like there's something over this way. Go ahead and get rid of this one. Alright. Nice. That should be the other pangolin tendon. Okay. Okay. So that's most of what we can explore here to the east. Oh, looks like there's another path a little further. Okay. Exploration, folks. Exploration and understanding makes the world a better place. Okay. Oh, we found a shrine. Which one is it? Nope, that's the Boomy Spark Shrine, so that ain't it. Okay. Well, the map is randomly generated, so we may have just gotten really unlucky with the positioning of the rocky one. Or more than likely, it's just... Okay. Okay. Or okay, because we've explored all of the immediate wooded area. Yeah, because that's all, yeah. So that's into the mountains. We've explored all the wooded area. These are noxious corals. Okay, so that's about where we haven't explored yet. Okay. Noxious coral, huh? Yeah, still haven't found the Rocky. Unless I just didn't realize I found the Rocky. Let's see. Rocky Shrine. Because that's the Lomi. The Artie. Okay, so it's probably up here, if anywhere. Okay. So that's about it. That's the carry. Yeah. Okay. So it's probably directly to the north here in this patch we haven't explored. Okay. Okay. So let's get back to the forest. Then head to that northern section. Because I'm sure then that's where the rocky one's gotta be. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yep, a little further west. Okay. I thought I'd gotten all the forest area, but apparently I missed this one section. Yeah, because I'm hoping the rocky ones will be the ones that break these actual rock piles. Okay. Alright. Alright. First confirming that that is indeed the end of this area. Okay. So then, let's see. Teleport point. Alright. Now that's more of these, whatever the hell these monsters are. Right. They're more aggressive. Lots of pangolins. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but for farming purposes, this area will be amazing. 1-2 good throwers, and we've got this area farming endlessly. Blocked air vents. Okay. Yeah, like this area will be amazing for etheric farming. Alright. Still haven't found... Oh, that's probably it. Rocky Shrine? Yep, there's the Rocky Spark Shrine. So, I think this is a little too high for a ladder, but checking. Yeah, too high for a ladder. Okay. But now we know where we need to be. Okay. So now we just need to find a place. Okay. So probably like here. And there. Perfect. Here we go. The Rocky Shrine. There it is. The Rocky Spark. Yep. Alright, efficiency. A basic spark, heavier than wooden sparks, and deals impact damage that can destroy boulders. They're like little geodes. Please don't try to crack this one open. The Mason Sisters. Alright, so basic stats all around, but double defense. Impact damage, and I can have up to 10 of them. They require, of course, stumpy sparks and rocks. So they're basically just armored rocks. Stumpy sparks. Okay. Okay. Then from here... Alright. Start breaking stuff. Clear this area out. Okay. So to make the 20, okay, 10 sawn lumber, okay. Okay. And we're getting coral. Okay. So for now, okay. And that is misty coral. Emits fog. Okay. Yep, can't slash it. Okay. So, at the very least, we now know where it is. Alright. So. Alright. Yeah, let's go take care of that first. Okay. So let's go grab the stone. Okay, we will need... crafty sparks. Actually, what I'm gonna need is... more stumpy sparks. And... yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the thing I need now is... I need something fully automatable to make stumpy sparks. That includes the aetheric part. Now that's going to be the tricky thing. Because I do have a thrower. Let's take a look at that thrower. Because the big thing with the thrower is always that everything else here has been pick-upable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so like here, yeah, the field, they're farming the field spunnies, and then they bring them back. Okay. So, I need that plus like one of the giant trees. Okay. So, a road, dirt path from its output. Yeah. Towards giant tree and... okay. So, yeah. So this will provide... okay, so this will be... alright, it's a bit of a long one, but... and it won't be the most efficient, but I'm going to turn this into my production of stumpy sparks. Right. Aetheric distillery. Okay. Then have them both have this road. And this road, this dirt path. Okay. Clean this out. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about the rocks. Come back. Okay. Put a crossing here. Yeah. Put a crossing. Then the road. Okay. Because they're both going to feed into crates. Okay, I need more sawn wood. They'll feed into crates. That'll feed both sources of etheric shards. Okay. Alright. To this. Yeah. Then wood will come from down here. Alright. Clear out this area. Yeah. Alright. And clump dividing. Right. Yeah. Okay. And this one will be our wood supply again. Okay. So I just need... oh, some more rocks. Okay. Alright. Alright. And so this will be my main production of regular stumpies. Okay. So, sawn lumber. Alright. Logger. Okay. And I've got crafties, so real quick. Two crafties. Okay. Then road. Okay. Go ahead and clear out everything you can here. Yep. Because the straighter a road, the simpler it is. Beautiful. Alright. Look how simple that is. Alright. Okay. And dirt path. Yep. To there. And to there. Beautiful. So then the other thing I need is 2 crates for... alright. Then from there... okay. Logs. Etheric. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, the base building begins. And then from there, we will do dirt path. Okay. With 1, 2, 3, 4 barrels. Alright. And from there, we'll keep the... yep. Pick these up. Alright. So, start with you on there, you on there, and you on there. Nope. Yep. Okay. So just confirming, runs the wrong way back. Okay. Yeah, the only thing allowed to go past this point is the etheric shards. So I filter. Okay. Placed in the path, sparks can only pass this sign if the item they carry matches the sign. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the big thing. So we put barrels. Okay. Okay. So barrel here. Okay. So make sure I have this right. Filter. Cannot pass here unless you are carrying an etheric shard. If you're not passing it, you go around. Okay, and then we just throw a barrel here. Throw a couple barrels, and I just have to have these empty periodically. Or rather a crate. Yeah. Okay, we do this as a secondary filter sorting where we do crates. Okay. So if you don't have it, it goes into this crate. Which is then filtered into... Yeah. Okay. Okay. And these are just filtered into barrels, which... Okay. That's fine. So that's our less efficient. Okay. And then this will be where we, once this starts getting up and running, yeah. So the next thing is the wood. Yep. Alright, because the next big thing is the wood. Okay. Alright. Have to remember, we do run faster on paths than we do... Okay. Sweet. And the more Stumpy Sparks we have... Yep. Okay. So we now officially have Stumpy Spark production sorted. It'll take a bit, but... Like, it's slow now, but once we start getting up to speed, it'll be fine. Okay. Okay. So we have our basic setup. And it's not perfect, it's not perfectly ideal, but it can work. More pellets. Fertilizer, and we can switch this back to being fertilizer. Not that we need it, but there it is. Okay. Etheric residue, which is basically the money. Okay. So now, let's try getting back to the quests. So, stone plates, limestone, and rope. Right, we were looking to do... Right, because we were moving towards rope production. And that's what got us started on all this anyway, which was the loom. Okay, and we needed the penguin things anyway, so now we just gotta go pick up some stone plates. Which I'm sure is full and well under production. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, further north. But yeah. we're definitely going to be able to start clear-cutting areas and really starting to spread our wings. Whoop. There's the ladder number 1, ladder number 2, inventory full of stone plates. Okay. Nice. Actually, I can pick up a few more. Well, let's go get the stone cutter set up first. Or the loom, rather. Because we need so much rope that the sooner we start production, the better off we are. And as I've said, I recognize this is the kind of game I enjoy and no one else. I love that. Unfortunately, I love these kind of production and base building games. But I know they're boring as sin for people to watch, so, and don't result in too many, you know, rage-inducing moments, so it's not as popular. Okay. A loom. We'll bring the materials over here. Okay. So, we'll do... Okay. You know what? We'll just put crates down. And here, and here. Then... road. There. And road. Okay, then just needs rope, a couple of crafties. Alright. Okay. Okay. And, well, we also have our other production over here for, let's see. It was, yep. 23. Oh, it's aetheric shards we're short on. Okay. Right, because there's no aetheric, we have to manually insert that for this place. Okay. And so... Nope. Let's see. There they are. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. And rope. Beautiful. Then a rope, then a dirt path. And we'll put down barrels. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a crate for now. And then you can start doing that. Okay. So, rope production. Alright. We'll just take it out of here. Okay. Then throw down a barrel on top of that, just so. Okay. Sweet. So the only thing we're a little short on, okay, is the movement of the, okay, of the wood pick. Okay, so, sweet, okay. Yeah, this will help. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. See about making this faster. Yeah, there we go. That's all we need. Okay, now they'll be able to start making more ropes. Beautiful. Okay. We're good. So that's rope production. Limestone bone. Okay, we do have the Rocky Spark, Arty Spark. I do have the one Rocky. Arty should be in one of these, I think. Not this shed. Not this one. Lomies. No idea. What happened to my Arty Spark? Okay. Okay, so Rocky Spark. Then I need 150 and some fluted coral. Okay. The other thing I want to do is actually get Rocky Spark production working, or at least get some more. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yep. Yeah, so Rocky Sparks. Right. So we need rocks. Oh no, it was stone plates for Rocky Sparks, right? Yeah. No. Rocky Spark. Yeah, no, it's actual stone. Okay, not stone plate. Well, we'll warp to here. Okay. So that is pebbles. Okay, and a stone plate. Okay, at range 3. Oh, should have grabbed a piece of rope. Okay, limestone and Rocky Spark. And etheric pellets. Wooden panels and rope. Okay. Okay. The Rocky Spark, Rocky Spark, Stumpy Sparks. Okay, like 11 more. Then regular stone, I gotta just grab. Alright. 5 more quartz. Oh, right, leaves. And tree bark. Okay. Alright, because I can just take that from here. I forgot about that. Tree bark I can just do for here. Alright. Alright. Leaf harvesting. Yeah. Okay. I do love this. You can just have it. You can do the quest here. Alright, and then switch you over the leaves. Okay. Alright. Yeah. The only thing I need is 5 quartz. Okay. Well, that's simple. He provides his own quest materials. How nice is that? Actually, since they're... Okay. Yep, so nothing else I can do for that. Alright. Okay, rope and fluted coral, right, nothing I can do for you. Oh, the stone plates. You're the one I needed to give them to. Okay. Limestone I need to turn this into, and rope. Right. Now, the sisters over here. Oh, they're the ones who needed the 100 stone plate. Okay, never mind. Jumping the gun. Okay. Please bring back some stone plate for us. Just wrote down the quest log. Yeah. Finalize their design to make... Okay, limestone. Sweet. Alright, coral processing, so we can finally do that. Turn it into limestone for several of the quests. Elevators, zipline, and cannon I look forward to. Okay. But for that, I'm gonna need the rocky... Yep, I'm gonna need the rocky coral. So... Alright, so first things first, let me get more of my... little stony, little wood guys. Alright. 17 from this one. And my stumpy main production. Only 5 so far, but that's just because, well, this isn't exactly saturated. Okay. Yeah. Because it's not, for now it's not the etheric. Okay. So then the next thing I need, let's do some carries. So carries are under, carry spark, require sawn lumber and crafties, which I have a ton of. Yep. Okay. And our carry was, that's the Artie, Lomi. No, carry was off to the east, wasn't it? Yeah, west rather. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yep, further west. Okay. And then here. Okay. Yep, here we go. Oh, we do have a ton of... Sweet. Alright. Okay. So that'll be some more carries, so I'll take those and put that onto our stumpy production. Alright. Yeah, because the sooner stumpy production, because stumpies seem to be the building block for most things. So now since they have the longest way to go, yeah, the wood. Okay. So carries. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. So we do have at least one major production for Stumpies. And I do have, what, 30? Yep. Okay. So, 30 production of Stumpies. Then we head west to get our stone set up, to get the rocks. And then we have to go east to turn them into our first real rocky ones. Alright. Before I forget. Carry spark. Arty spark just requires 2 and some rope. Okay. Alright, so we're almost there. The map's not actually that big, it just seems that way. Alright. Stone plates. No, I need... Actually, oh, okay. Empty out this. Plenty of rocks, plenty of Stumpies. Now we need to head north to start turning them into the actual... Alright. Okay. So easiest way to get there... Actually take this northern entrance. Okay. Yep, okay. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Can't wait to start getting the elevator and everything else we need. But first... Okay. Yep, because I used up all my crafty. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. So crafty. Then, yep, and yep. Alright. Meantime, I'm gonna have you guys have these swords. Keep chopping up stuff. Clear this area out. Alright. Okay. There we go. Chop it all. Because I'll need it for limestone anyway. Actually... Because it's a stone cutter, right? That makes limestone, right? Pebble... Limestone, yeah. Sweet. So... I've got a couple of crafties on me. Alright. And go ahead and throw all this in. Okay. Might as well while we're clear cutting. Okay, do... Yep. And... Okay. Crates. Yep. Crate. Okay, don't have enough for a barrel, but I can at least throw these in. And... okay. Put my swords back out. And keep cutting. Okay. And more stone. Yep. Yep. Just go ahead and throw more coral in. Sure. And we needed limestone anyway, so... and it's not a one-to-one thing, is it? No, it's 4 limestone to 3... okay, 4 coral to 3 limestone. Alright. Yep. Okay, this is a lot of coral, so... alright. Oh, we'll take that. Oops. Get out of the stone. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sweet. So that's going to keep getting produced. And more rocks. Stumpies. Perfect. Alright. So, let's see. Rocky Sparks. Let's see. Alright. Look at him go. Boards, yeah. Alright. And get more going. Nice. Yep. Love to see it. Alright. Just curious, misty coral. Alright. They can break it. It's slow, but they can. Alright. Alright. And okay. Meantime, more rocks. And more rocks. And more stumps. Cool. We're getting there. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Well, it's halfway there. Alright. Alright. Okay, just produce regular rock. Okay. And... yeah. What about fluted vents? Nope. Still nothing on them. And the swords, same thing, right? Oh no, that was just them. Okay. Nice. Limestone. Sweet. Okay, so we know the sword ones can break this. See if it's just a random chance of dropping. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's where we get fluted coral? Yep. Okay. And more rocks. Okay. Then... yeah, we'll throw some more rocks in for the last one. Alright. So now I want to test, can they break... okay. So let's test, like, ancient container. Yep, that's how you break it. Okay. Just confirming. And then it becomes a regular ancient container. And that's where I've got. Okay. And then same test. Yep. That's going to get me a whole lot more. Oh yeah, look at all that quartz. Okay. So we have confirmed that's where we get a lot of quartz. Because just that alone got me 17. Okay. And try this one here, fluid vent. Beautiful. Alright, let's head back. We have confirmed. Alright, we've confirmed. Perfect way to go. Alright. So from here, try one of our extra and a little bit of limestone. Machine range 4, the scouting and Holly sparks. We'll hold off on that, but we will do Spark Rush All. Unlocks the ability to rush all equipped sparks in one direction. Alright, then we need lock on. Okay. Then you wanted wind panel and ropes. Those are under production. Arty spark I need to make, but stumpy sparks and stone. Okay, so 5 stumpy sparks and an arty spark. That's easy. Then you wanted more quartz. Beautiful. Alright. So we now have sparks. Buildings. The paint bucket. Yep, to store paint. Yeah. Enemies in the world, Beeflin, Spunny, Frowlet, Pengus. 2 points of defense, 1 of offense. Okay. And yep, all the different types of rocks. Okay. Buildable waypoints. Yep. Copy tool. Yep. Spark harvesting. Spark combat. Miasma. Miasma will stun sparks. If I stun, Miasma will deal damage to that spark over time. Okay. That's what I figured. And then finally, sparks and items. What do we pick up? Rope. Limestone, blue coral. Okay. Blue paint. Okay. quest logs are down to... Alright, you need 150 rope and 10 fluted coral. Okay. Alright. 150 rope. Well, the rope should mostly... Yep. Rope is simple. Fluted coral won't be as much. Rope, wooden panels. Oh, okay. I got that in storage. Okay. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Okay, this one's full of anyway. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Stone cutter. Limestone, go ahead. Alright. And fertilizer. Alright. Alright. Gets us some more stumpy sparks. Nice. Okay. Okay. There are clumps. Okay. Then wood panels. Here. Sword. Come clear this out. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, leaves. Okay. Alright. And should be more than enough to throw these in. Okay. 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 100 panels, 100 rope. Okay. Let's see. 100 panels, 100 rope. Alright. Ah, fantastic. You've brought everything. Now, she said that we can also use this on your existing workstations and on some of your path add-ons. You and the merchant spend a little time trying to recreate the blueprints. You built some wires that you've attached to a lever and a blocker. When you use the lever, the blocker moves up and down. I see. Well, I'm not quite sure how you'll use this, but it does seem useful. I'll tell the scientists that it was a success. So, active and deactivated, enabling us to block off areas and specify our workers to only go through certain areas when we need them. Alright. So that's one more quest gone. Logic overlay. Okay. These inputs can be connected outputs. Initial state, logic overlay. Yep. Alright. So now, wire bridge. 2 logic wires to cross without being connected. Right. And the logic wire. That effectively allows you to turn on and activate certain things and other things off. Okay. finish off the Stumpy Spark. And we just need an Artie. Okay, we have to go make one. Because I'm not big on painting, so... Alright. Yeah, so we'll take everything back. Okay. And then flute coral and rope. Okay. So I have to go up to the mountains again for the coral. That's a minor thing. Now that we have the Rockies sparks, that'll make this much easier. Alright. So, yeah. More rope and more so fluted coral. So let's go take care of that. So... Alright. Alright, so more wood. Just because the carries... Yep. Okay, I do need to make an Artie Spark, and I need rope for that. Right. Okay. Right, forgot to grab the rope. It was over here. Okay. Alright. So we'll make a Artie Spark, so that's done. Alright, we're almost complete on tier 4. I'll be curious to see... Okay. Artie Spark is north, right? Yep, straight north. The kind of game that gets no views because it doesn't have a big name. I truly am never destined to succeed. Okay. Okay. And there you go. I just need the one, so the second we finish this, I'll just pull everything out. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's taken care of. So for now, let's go get, well, I suppose more... Alright. Well, just about anywhere we can get up to the rocks. Yeah, that's not good. Whatever that flying thing is, I want nothing to do with it. So... let's just go for a ladder. Okay. Alright. Just here for the fluted coral. Yep. Yeah, figured it wasn't going to take too long. Alright. 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 Nice. Alright. Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so for our quests, we had 10 fluted coral, the RD spark. Okay. Sweet. So let's drop this stuff off real quick. Okay. So the rope. Lock on. Okay. So now we can lock on enemies. Okay, that'll help. Okay, she wants all. Alright, drop off the RD Spark to finish here off. Oh, get rid of rock. There we go. Excellent work! You can only create Rocky Spark in the Sparks workstation. It's a bit bigger than the Spark workbench you've been working on so far. You'll need to work on it on ancient supports. You'll figure it out. Okay, so the Spark workstation, which is a step up. Okay. You have quite the amount of sparks now, sometimes even more than you need. Wouldn't it be great if sparks had their own way to deactivate themselves and come back to work as needed? I'm sure I can design something that fits the bill if you bring me a few things. So carry sparks and aether shards. Okay. And that'll get us the spark itemizer and activator. Okay. Sparks work very hard, but they deserve a break just like we do. Spark compression. Okay, so now we'll be able to break them down and have them be mobile, more mobile. Okay. And from here, yeah, rope. Oh, we got the fluted coral, so we at least got that. Oh, that's regular coral. Okay, so now I just need to go grab some rope. And we'll be right back. Okay. Because rope is right here. Yep. And I got more than I need. Yep. Alright. There you go. Little sparks are able to climb higher than ever before now. I hope they're not afraid of heights. Zipline, elevator, and cannon. Perfect. I need to learn more about how much sparks can understand. Please run some tests. Alright, 2 elevators, stone, I need stone and stone plate. Sparks aren't smart, always eager to help though. Nice of them. Alright. So we're getting there. So now we have access to a zip line. Must be built on a cliff. Okay, makes sense. And an elevator from a lower location to a higher location. Okay. Lots of rope and sawn wood. Simple enough. Okay. So that means... Actually, that means we can bring down the rock and stone from this workstation here to meet up with the giant tree. Is there a... No, there is no... Okay. Still, it'll be an easier way to bring it down. And transport stone and stone plates. Okay. Alright. Okay. 2 elevators. 1 for stone, 1 for stone plate. Makes sense. Okay. Alright, so let's come around. So a zip line. Okay. Okay. To here. Okay. 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 So let's see. Then if I add a road. Okay. Okay. Are stone sparks? Get this broken. Alright. Okay. Okay, so then if I do a road from here to here. Okay, and it just drops them off there. Okay. Okay. And that brings us away to... Okay. Nice. And the same thing for stone plate. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we have both rocks and stone plates coming down to the lower level. So we can have more room for woodcutter. Okay. Okay. And then we can do dirt paths. We'll do it here. And here. To do... Alright. I'm sure we'll have different needs for them later, but for now... Yeah, we'll just do some storage. Okay, secondary storage, and... what do I want to do? I got any basics? Nah. I'll do the pink ones. They can probably... really have a good use for them. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So extra storage? Yeah. Perfect. And then build 2 elevators. Lower, bring items from a lower location to a higher location. So bringing up wood. Can we use these? Okay. Alright. We just need to build 2 elevators. Where else did we... Okay, up here. So, if we want to come... So, if I'm figuring this out, we're... Elevator. To... Okay, it's over here. More so... Okay, so if we want to bring things up to the elevator for here... Oh, yeah, we can ride it up. Okay, that gives us an easier path. And yeah. Alright. Then... Aether shards and carry sparks. Sweet. So easy way down, easy way up. Okay. And now... Go ahead and break it open. Wow. Swords. Get it all chopped open. Sweet. Yep. They're cutting for us. So much nicer. Okay. Yep. We're looking damn good, folks. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we can upgrade... Okay, I just want to kind of do all the tier 4 stuff before we look at... Okay, Aether Shards and Carry Sparks. Is that the last of the tier 4 quests? Oh no, there's also... Okay, Limestone, Rope... Okay. Okay. Okay, Limestone will be easy. Rope is almost pretty much done anyway, so... And then it's just Stone Plate, which is... Okay. Simple enough. And our next advancement, the Wakegate Spark Filter and the Amount Filter. Good work. Sparks understand more than I thought. The woodsman will say he told me so. Alright. So what we just got... If placed on sparks can only pass a sign if they are carrying the exact number of items on the sign says. If it does not match, they will pass by instead. Sparks only pass if they match the type of spark shown on the sign. Okay, so you can filter out by the type of spark. We'll wait before they pass the gate. Yeah, I can see where that could be intricately useful, but not particularly necessary. Okay. So we now have easy access to upper levels. Alright. So 140 rope, limestone, and stone plate. Okay. Aether shards, I mean, that's the easiest of the easy. And carry. The hard part's actually the carry sparks. Because they require crafties and then into... Yeah, because they require crafty gameplay, yeah. Yep. Buildings, yeah. More importantly, shrine, sparks. because now I need to focus on making, because, yeah, carry sparks are now what we need. Okay, sawn lumber, crafty spark. And the crafty spark. And then we have to remember that the crafty spark requires a stumpy spark plus a wooden panel. So you have to produce the wooden panel, which requires two different sawmills, and then you have to take from the first sawmill to make the end product, the crafty spark, to make the carry spark. So this isn't quite as simple as it seems at first blush. But, at the very least, we do still have this. Yeah, producing an infinite number of stumpy sparks. Admittedly, we could probably afford to throw some more of these on here. Yeah, because this is such of a long road. Yeah. Yeah, this is such of a long road. Yeah, okay. Alright, actually, end of the day. Okay. So. The problem is... Okay. Okay, there's a tree there by the Arty Spark. Could we get away with making this where we start producing the... Okay, would this be perfect for the area we want to produce? I mean, we have the western area. Yeah, let's work with that setup. Also, just confirming, they can't break it, but the rocket ones can. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, we do have... Okay. So this was producing us choppy sparks. The problem is... Yeah, all of these got caught doing... Okay, crafties. Okay. So rather than choppy sparks, if I wanted to do carry, yeah, then these aren't necessary anymore. In fact, rather than wooden blades, ladders, not even. Honestly, I'm just gonna wipe this out, because this is no longer necessary. We produce swords somewhere else, and frankly, we don't need... we'll still need the sword, though. Okay. Okay. So what we need... Do I still... Okay, this was inefficient at the best of times. So let's start breaking this down. Okay. Oh, inventory full. Okay. Well, new skin color. Eye color. Okay, just new stuff overall. Yep. Goes back. Ooh, a tail. Aw, a tethered tail. Yeah, I kinda like that. head decoration. We now have the row of bubbles. Single bubble, double bubble. Sure. Go ahead. Pull on my ponytails. Heart charm. Ooh, moon, yeah. Birch color. Yeah, I kind of like that. Staff. Ooh. Ooh, new leaf design. Logic. No, I want to go with the leaf. No new sound. Face accessory. Nah, we're good. Eye patch? Nah. But if I get glasses, I definitely will. Alright. Anyway. Okay. Good amount of it out of our inventory. Okay. So let's look at this again. What we end up wanting is carry sparks, because that is absolutely what we need most of. So, going to delete this. Okay. Okay, so for this one to do carry sparks, it needs two things. Crafty and sawed lumber. Okay. So, no, this road is right. Okay. Instead, what it needs is a dirt path here. Okay. And this actually needs to come... Okay. This will need to go here. Okay. And honestly, join in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so hang on. Because we need... Okay. Yeah, because we don't need to go to this anymore. This is no longer necessary. Okay. So hang on. So actually all I need to do is move this down one space. And then this can bring the... Okay, this brings these here. Right. And... Okay. Okay. Because this needs to bring both... Okay. Alright, and then from here, go ahead and throw stumpies in. Yeah. Alright. So stumpies just need to bring this so that crafties can start getting made. Right. Okay. And then erase most of this. Okay. So that all I need to do is also have this come to here. And you all can go there. Yeah. And you can get... Yeah, you guys just bring sawn lumber. Okay. Sawn lumber and then the crafties. Okay. Then take a couple here. And then you all start taking the crafties to here to be made into carrots. Okay. Now let's make sure this works. Yep. And then the carry sparks. For now, we'll just come up here and become into a barrel. Okay. That I can just empty. So then... Okay. So the only input that we are currently lacking is the etheric. And is there a nest around here we could take advantage of? Got a trophy for hunting season 2, 150 spunnies, yeah. Field spunny. Any forest ones? We're already harvesting that one. Let's see. This is looking promising. Is there a field spunny nest? No, not seeing one. Damn. Okay, so we're looking for a wooded area with no trees, more than likely. Okay, down to the southwest. Check that. Because then we can make a launcher. I'm just missing some... Okay, that's easy enough. But I just want to confirm that this is where we're going to be pulling our etheric energy from. Basically, where we're going to be farming the little gems is from down here. Yep, okay. Got him. Okay. So we have our confirmation, so then basically that'll just run these unless... No, but we do want to just clear this out, so just to make a straight line. Alright. 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 Nice. There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Alright, so for half a second, go to bark harvesting. Okay. Okay, back to log. Okay. guys back. Okay. Nice. There we go. Oh no, wait. The swords come back. The swords go out. Yeah, it's just you guys. Okay. Okay. So crafties to become. Okay. Oh, I already got 10 carries, so. Okay. And. Okay. Alright. Crafty. So the only thing we're missing is etheric. Yeah. Okay. So let's go make a launcher. Okay. So we saw it over here. Yep. Where was it? It's a little further south, actually. There we go. So then, launcher. Okay, so about there. And we'll throw in 10 swords. Oh no, wait. Spark slots. Crafty. And then 10 swords. Yep. Nice. Then from there, get rid of these saplings. Alright. Road. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Nice. Okay. Then road up. Okay. Okay. I said go. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. So mostly looking for etheric shards to be going this way. Okay. And putting crossings here and here. Alright. Then move the shed. Yeah, just over here. Then dirt path. Alright. Okay, so then the only other thing I need to do is set it so everything else goes into a bin, And only etheric shards are coming in. So filter. Okay. 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 So if you have, and then throw one on. Pellets. Yep. And everything else just goes into a bin. Yeah, a barrel, that's fine. Everything else goes in barrels. Or actually, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? Compressor. Why am I doing that? Just compressor. Why am I making this harder on myself? Compressor this shit. Okay. So wait. Yeah, where would I put the compressor? I just need more rocks, but I'm just more thinking, okay, sorry, I'm trying to logic this out. So I want to make it so the compressor eats everything except... Okay. Okay, so I want this to be... Okay, everything but come through. Oh, okay. I need a split path. Okay. So everything but... Okay, reverse filter. Okay. I can figure this out. So, I need where all this wood basically is taken and put into a compressor, right? So anything except etheric shards goes to the compressor. So no, etheric shards go this way. Only etheric shards go this way. And everything except etheric shards goes this way to the compressor. Okay, now I get it. Okay, now I think I get it. So I want to put another filter. Item filter. Okay. So yeah, reverse filter for the etheric shards. Everything else comes over here and goes into the compressor. Okay. Okay, now I get it. Okay, now I get how to build this. I know this isn't the most exciting game, so I'm sure there's plenty of people going to complain about it. I enjoy this, though. Okay, so compressor. Everything else goes in the compressor. And then, yeah, then we just take the regulars and go. So yeah, everything else just gets compressed. And then the etheric shards don't go this way, they only go that way. Okay, now I understand. Now, speaking of, how are we looking? Eh, we've got 8. Nice. Okay. So then when forest bunnies are... Okay. The other thing, because forest bunnies also okay, well here, let me get rid of this. Because this is only a one-time thing. This way they stop. There we go. So there, that should stop them from banging their heads. There we go. Right, because the other thing we want to build is an etheric distillery. Okay. We just need a beefalent. Etheric items in the more functional forms. Yeah. Okay. So we'll take... Okay, so let's see if we can find a beefalent corpse. A beefalent somewhere around here. Yeah. Alright. Beefalent corpse or just a whole beefalent? Okay. No idea what the mantises are used for, but I haven't had a quest to kill them or deal with them, so for now we'll just keep going. Ah, perfect. And my sword, get the swords out. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. It can't really hurt him, can it? It can stun him. Oh no, it can. Okay, eventually it breaks. Okay. Okay, no, it just takes more hits. Okay. And the paintbrushes can just go back to work. Okay. So the swords... Okay. Okay, so now that gets... Okay, so we got the beefalent corpse. Yep, shard. So then all we need to do... Yep, follow it south. And a etheric distillery. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're just not... They're not moving because... So what's the logic weakness here? Okay. If you're not carrying an Aether Shard, you're not allowed there. If you're carrying anything other than an Aether Shard, you're allowed that way. Okay. Or do I need to do it as wood? Or is it just... Or should I just get rid of this? Or is there something up? Oh, is the road? Did the road get disconnected or something? Okay. Okay. Okay, so maybe this way. Okay. Okay, so what's the logic fail? Or is there some? Okay, is there something else going on? It's etheric shard, reverse filter. Yeah, no, etheric shard, reverse filter. It should be. Okay. Is it, or was it just blocked up? Doesn't go that way. That goes that way, and that goes that way. Okay. I think it might have just been too many. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I just had too many there. Okay. And while not the most glamorous way to do this... Alright. And an etheric filter. We should put one down. Distiller. Okay. Pellet refining. Okay. Okay. And in the meantime, we'll just drop these off. And how many carries do we have? 9. Not the greatest amount, nor is this the most steady production. But that's got more to do with etheric being kind of unsteady here. But at the very least it's working, so oh well. We've been doing pretty well. Unfortunately, I think I gotta call it here for right now because I gotta start getting ready for work. But I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Oddsparks. From the view count, I assume no one cares. Yeah, that's life. I enjoy the hell out of this game, and honestly, I guess I'm gonna give up. There's no one watching, so I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know. I'll never be popular, I'll never be famous. I already have accepted that. This is all me flailing in vain to try and do something I enjoy. And it's all too obvious that what I enjoy, no one else does. Or at least I've never found a group who enjoys what I enjoy. I'm the freakish outlier. Always have been, always will be. I don't know. I guess that's the biggest thing. I just don't know. I've never appealed to people. The general populace, never, not a single person. So, whatever. It is what it is. I'll survive. I always do. Anyway, folks, sorry to end on a downer, but it's just frustration because 4 views on a game just because, well, I get it. Like I said, this isn't anyone's cup of tea. This isn't most people's interest. But, well, I hate to put it this way, I'm not doing it for all of you. I'm doing it for myself. And God's, is that tiring. Because there's no... Yeah, I've never gotten support or interest in what I enjoy. Everyone just brushes it off because I'm not... Well, I'm not what anyone wants. What interested me never interested anyone else. But maybe that's the freedom I need. So maybe I'll stop doing this game and just do some writing streams for a bit. You know, really just cut loose. To hell with being popular. And who knows, maybe that'll be the trick. Oh well, folks. Either way, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.